My name is Nolan Hansen. I'm an artist and the founder of Transboxing, a boxing club exclusively for trans and gender variant people in New York City. So Transboxing came to be after I had been personally training for a couple of years. I had a fight. I was really into it, just training all the time, trying to fight as much as I could. And I got an injury. And I wanted trans community. That's why I started it. I thought, well, maybe if there was a class just for trans folks, like run by a trans person, we could see, you know, and provide the space for people that want it. And for people that don't, that's okay, but it's there. In New York, there's a good amount of self-defense programs for queer and trans people, but transboxing is not really that, right? And so I think that those are important and they're life-saving for people. People rely on them. But we wanted to offer something that was different, that just for people who wanted to learn how to do a sport, right? It was like a personal desire that I had to connect with people through boxing. And you know, my experience at the gym I box at has shown me how boxing can build really beautiful community and deep, unique relationships. Transboxing started out of a gym in Brooklyn, and then we moved over to Overthrow in November of 2017, and that's when Liv Adler came in as my co-trainer. And I would say, to me, that's when I really feel like it sort of solidified.
First time I put on the gloves, it was over. I've been training for years as a boxer and as a fighter, and when I started boxing, everything just felt very like natural and normal, and like I'd been doing it forever. It just felt like it fit. At this point now, I've started to just give back to the community, just teaching people what I know, getting people into the gym, getting people interested, and just showing them, you know, like that it could be something really healthy. And I think that's a really special part of transboxing, because it is a really binary sport. It really is. And traditionally, all sports have been, but specifically with boxing, when it's a one-on-one sport, you know, there tends to be more boundaries for people who have more of a different gender expression or gender identity. We just try to take down those barriers and provide a safe space where people can train and enjoy the sport and not have to worry about all those factors that have traditionally kept trans and GNC people out of the sport and out of the gym doors. And a lot of people don't participate in sports or even like do things to make themselves healthier, like go to the gym, because they're afraid of the locker room or what people are going to think, or that their gender expression is going to be judged. And a lot of people just isolate themselves. You can come use the bathroom that's comfortable for you. You don't have to go in one locker room or the other. We ask everyone their pronouns. We try to cater to the community and like their needs in a way that a typical gym wouldn't, or maybe wouldn't understand.
So think about that, like you're stepping on something.
I joined this class because I've always kind of been interested in boxing as an exercise. I've always been attracted more to exercising and sports in a way that like it's something that I'm doing rather than just going to the gym and trying to do tasks I get bored with. And it seemed like just a more open and less intimidating way to get involved. Some other classes I've taken are very like, you know, like fast-paced, like calling out the exercise, you gotta do it. Maybe you don't know it, you might feel a little lost. I appreciate a lot that they take the time to like explain everything they're trying to teach, every move, make sure everyone is on the same page and knows what they're doing.
The jab is out, and we slow it down. It's like at the same time, right? So when this foot, there it is. That's what I'm talking about. Good. What I want people to take from this class is that, you know, boxing is for them if they want it, you know, and we want to help make that happen, right? The challenge is getting people through the door, right? Because once you're in, it's like, oh, hey, what's good? You know, if you work, right? A lot of time, from my experience, like if you're there to work hard and listen, that's the most important thing.